Hi there everyone, it is currently the 26th of October 2012 and you are looking at the latest satellite imagery from a tropical storm Son-tinh or Ofel, being named here by Bagasa, the local name. This storm has already been causing a slew of problems across the Philippines as heavy rainfall, you can see in this cloud cover aloft, has caused at least one death. Sadly, 9 people are still missing according to the National Disaster Risk Management system here out of the Philippines. So definitely very sad news coming out of here today due to this tropical storm. It really has not been packing winds so very much significant in the past 24 hours. It's the rains that have been coming down. And this image right here is actually showing the radar out of Subic here over Manila. You're still seeing some heavy thunderstorm activity pushing overhead, but take a look at this. These areas in the darker blues along southern Luzon, upwards of 300 millimeters of rain being indicated here from Project NOAA. Actually, I saw a report down here towards the south, upwards of 209 millimeters of recorded rainfall hitting some of these areas here. So with that said, flooding has been high at risk. Not just that, but also you've been seeing significant travel delays. Cebu, way down here towards the south, you were actually completely canceled out on all flights in and out of the airport. Many of the ferry terminals across the Philippines have also been canceled out. I think the latest number I saw was upwards of 16,000 people reported stranded out here due to this storm. So very significant totals out here, and it does look like it's going into the next 24 hours. Take a look at this. The storm is going to continue to push off there towards the west. Is expected to intensify according to the Japan Meteorological Agency up to a severe tropical storm. At this time, if it does, it will be a weak severe tropical storm, and those words contradict each other. But you can see here it's still pushing off there towards the west, but still some inflow around Mindanao, and besides, even along the east coast of Luzon and Manila, you're still going to see some thunderstorm activity even though it's pushing away into the weekend. And then take a look at Saturday and the Sunday. Eventually moves into northern Vietnam or southern China, just north of Da Nang. That's where you're going to be seeing some very heavy rainfall and gusty winds through the weekend, especially on Sunday, so you want to be watching out for that. And here's a look at the latest from the Japan Meteorological Agency. Currently, the winds are at 40, gusting up to 60 knots. Yesterday, I think we were at 35, gusting up to 55, so it has intensified since then after moving across the Philippines here. Now, see that center of circulation is offshore, but still some thunderstorm activity once again is continuing to flow around it. Manila, you're not quite out of the woods just yet. Then going into Friday, off here towards the east, you can see Saturday here, and then in the Sunday, pushing towards Vietnam. With that said, you see that cone of air extending out here. So southern Vietnam, you still want to watch this also over towards Hanoi, and especially northern Vietnam. But at least at this time, the models are in agreement. The overall background flow is also in agreement on the storm, continuing to move off on this northwesterly projection and then eventually making landfall. And I think once after it makes landfall, it's expected to rapidly weaken out here. But still, some heavy rainfall is really going to be coming out of it. So flooding is definitely high at risk, and especially some of these mountains a little bit farther inland. Mudslides very well could happen here, especially flash flooding too in some of the low-lying areas. So not quite out of the woods yet on the storm system, but all in all, it does look like at least improving conditions for the Philippines. So you have that to look forward to. Pulling back and taking a look at the rest of the Western Pacific, well, the big spot on the map here, the big mountain of clouds, still continuing to watch this Son-tinh moving off there towards the north. Still see all that inflow coming in. Also, see all the way out here towards the east, that is Invest 94W. We're going to keep an eye on that, but at this time, as I said in the live broadcast this morning, if you did catch it, do not think too highly of this one. Kind of like the little guy in the neighborhood, but still very well could develop. But take a look at Japan. Sunny skies on tap here. That's my red sun. Some unstable weather in towards Hokkaido, but really does look like some improving conditions are expected in through the weekend. And then across Korea, also seeing some better weather even in towards eastern China as well. Next westerly system will be coming out of China, though, on your Friday and the Saturday. Maybe even the Sunday, Japan, you're going to see some wet weather, but for the most part, it does look like improving conditions as we start to set up here throughout our autumn season. But here I will leave you with this Sims microwave imagery. Just seeing Son-tinh move across the Philippines here off there towards the west. You can really see some of these strong bands that did impact the Philippines as it moved through even near the latter part of the frame. Still seeing those heavy showers impact Manila, bringing that heavy rainfall. But that's all for right now, everybody. Thanks again for watching here at WesternPacificWeather.com. If you have any questions, comments, or suggestions, please post them in the comment box below. Also, you've been seeing that annotation on the bottom of the screen. That is our new Western Pacific Weather YouTube channel. If you can subscribe to that, I'd greatly appreciate it. And on top of that, for everybody who has RSVP for the Western Pacific Weather meet and greet, well, this time it does look like we are almost full up. We are going to be having a guest there from ANC, or ABS-CBN, excuse me, the ANC network out of that, who's going to be stopping by, plus myself and James Reynolds, a Typhoon chaser out here, so plenty of people coming through it. But if you want to check us out afterwards, we're still going to be in the area, so please just let us know. Stay safe, everybody. Have a great day. Thanks for watching. Bye.